Hey everyone, welcome back to Everlasting Luxury. Today we're going to talk about Starbucks, so make sure you stick around until the end. So we don't waste much more time, let's begin. Starbucks Corporation is an American multinational chain of coffee houses and roastery reserves headquartered in Seattle, Washington. As the world's largest coffee house chain, Starbucks is seen to be the main representation of the United States' second wave of coffee culture. Starbucks locations serve hot and cold drinks, whole bean coffee, microground instant coffee known as Via, espresso, cafe latte, full and loose leaf teas including Teavana products, Evolution fresh juices, frappuccino beverages, La Boulange pastries, and snacks including items such as chips and crackers. Founding. The first Starbucks was opened in Seattle, Washington on March 30th, 1971 by three partners who met while they were students at the University of San Francisco. English teacher Jerry Baldwin, history teacher Zev Siegel, and writer Gordon Bowker were inspired to sell high-quality coffee beans and equipment by coffee roasting entrepreneur Alfred Peet after he taught them his style of roasting beans. During the early 1980s, they sold the company to Howard Schultz, who decided to make the coffee bean store a coffee shop serving espresso-based drinks. The boy behind Starbucks. Born in Brooklyn, New York on July 19, 1953, Howard Schultz graduated from Northern Michigan University with a bachelor's degree in communications before becoming director of retail operations and marketing for Starbucks Coffee Company in 1982. After founding the coffee company Il Giornale in 1987, he purchased Starbucks and became CEO and chairman of the company. Schultz publicly announced that he was resigning as Starbucks CEO in 2000, though he returned to head the company from 2008 to 2018. He then revealed his intention to run for president as an independent in the year 2020, before ending his bid in September 2019. Early life of the boy. Howard D. Schultz was born in Brooklyn, New York on July 19, 1953, and moved with his family to the Bayview housing projects in Canarsie, a neighborhood in southeastern Brooklyn, when he was 3 years old. Schultz was a natural athlete, leading the basketball courts around his home and the football field at school. He made his escape from Canarsie with a football scholarship to Northern Michigan University in 1970. After graduating from the university with a Bachelor of Science in Communications in 1975, Schultz found work as an appliance salesman for Hammerplast, a company that sold European coffee makers in the United States. Rising through the ranks to become director of sales in the early 1980s, Schultz noticed that he was selling more coffee makers to a small operation in Seattle, Washington, known then as the Starbucks Coffee, Tea, and Spice Company. Little did Schultz know then how fortuitous his introduction to the company would truly be, or that he would have an integral part in creating the modern Starbucks. Present Starbucks. A year after meeting with Starbucks founders in 1982, Howard Schultz was hired as Director of Retail Operations and Marketing for the growing coffee company, which at the time only sold coffee beans, not coffee drinks. Early on, Schultz set about making his mark on the company while making Starbucks' mission his own. In 1983, while traveling in Milan, Italy, he was struck by the number of coffee bars he encountered. An idea then occurred to him. Starbucks should sell not just coffee beans, but coffee drinks. Schultz had tons of enthusiasm for opening coffee bars in Starbucks stores. Unfortunately, his idea and enthusiasm wasn't shared by the company's creators. But the success of the coffee bar demonstrated to the original founders that they didn't want to go in the direction Schultz wanted to take them. They didn't want to get big. Disappointed, Schultz left Starbucks in 1985 to open a coffee bar chain of his own, Il Giornale, which quickly garnered success. 2 years later, with the help of investors, Schultz purchased Starbucks, merging Il Giornale with the Seattle Coffee Company. Subsequently, he became CEO and chairman of Starbucks. In 2000, Schultz publicly announced that he was resigning as Starbucks CEO. 8 years later, however, he returned to head the company. In a 2009 interview, Schultz said of Starbucks' mission, "We are not in the business of filling bellies, we are in the business of filling souls." Continued success. In 2006, Howard Schultz was ranked number 359 on Forbes magazine's Forbes 400 list, which presents the 400 richest individuals in the United States. In 2013, he was ranked number 311 on the same list, as well as number 931 on Forbes' list of billionaires around the globe. Today, no one company sells more coffee drinks to more people in more places than Starbucks. By 2012, Starbucks had grown to encompass more than 17,600 stores in 39 countries around the world, and its market capitalization was valued at $35.6 billion. By 2014, Starbucks had more than 21,000 stores worldwide and a market cap of $60 billion. The incredibly popular coffee company reportedly opens 2 or 3 new stores every day and attracts around 60 million customers per week. According to the company's website, Starbucks has been committed to ethically sourcing and roasting the highest quality Arabica beans in the world since 1971. Retirement and speculation. In early June 2018, Howard Schultz announced that he would be stepping down as chairman of Starbucks at the end of the month. At the time, the chain had grown to include more than 28,000 stores in 77 countries. Well, how awesome was all of that? We hope that you liked it. If you did, then please like and share this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.